Welcome to the CAO presentation for parents. My name is Ni Chrualaoich and I'm the Guidance Counsellor in St Kevin's Community College. In this presentation we will be going through decision making, CAO application, the Here and There scheme, SUSI Grant, and we'll also be looking at other useful websites. Sixth year can cause a great deal of stress for students as they're faced with making such a huge decision. That's why it's important to fully research the college courses they hope to apply for and make sure they suit their personality and aptitude. You are now looking at the National Framework of Qualifications. This diagram shows the level of qualifications we have in Ireland. Currently, your son or daughter is studying for a Level 5 qualification, which is the Leaving Cert. From there, they can apply for Level 6, 7 or 8 courses in university. They do this through the CAO application. The CAO processes applications for higher education institutes. They do not set the points or decide who receives a college place. That is done by the individual colleges. Each student has been given a CAO handbook. It's important to go through this handbook with your son or daughter. Here are some of the ways that you can help your son or daughter with the CAO process. The CAO online application facility is now open. The cost is €30 up until the 20th of January. After that, it becomes €45. The deadline for CAO is the 1st of February. All restricted courses must be on the CAO application by the 1st of February. The Here and There applications must be selected on the CAO application by the 1st of February also. Their application forms must be completed by the 1st of March and the supporting documentation must be sent in by the 15th of March. There are 2 course choice lists on the CAO application, Level 8 and Level 6 and 7. You have 10 course choices for each list. They are like 2 separate application forms, so you can receive an offer for Level 6 and 7 and you can also receive an offer for Level 8. The CAO application form is available on their website. You set up an account and from there you can complete the application form. You will be given a CAO number. It's very important to keep this number safe as you'll be using it for the entire process. After the Leaving Cert results are released, they are input into the CAO computer. The CAO will then check if your son or daughter has met the minimum entry requirements. If they are eligible, the system will then calculate a points score. Applicants are then placed in order of merit, so those with the highest points are at the top of the list. The second highest will then go next and so on. The higher education institutes then instruct the CAO on how many offers to make for each course. If we look at the example on screen, it shows that your child is in 20th position for a chosen course. The institution instructs CAO to offer 25 places. Therefore, your child will receive an offer of a place on that course. However, if they had been in the 26th place, they would not receive an offer. If your son or daughter is happy with their offer, they can accept that online up until the reply date. They might receive 2 offers, a Level 8 offer and a Level 6 or 7 offer. They must choose between the 2. Choosing one will cancel the other offer. Your son or daughter may want to defer an offer and start their college course the following year. If they would like to do this, they need to contact the university immediately. They must give their name as it appears on the CAO application and quote their CAO application number and the course code that they wish to defer. They must also give out a reason why they want to defer this. If you are sending an email, you must write deferred entry in the subject line, and if it's a written letter, it must be written on the envelope. The CAO website has some very useful resources. Under the Information for Parents section, you can see the following things. Something to look at would be the CAO handbook, as well as the timetable of events to keep up to date. If your son or daughter is not studying Irish and/or a third language for their Leaving Certificate because they have an exemption, they must make a supplementary exemption application. There is some information now on screen for the individual colleges. I would recommend that you contact the Guidance Counsellor or the SEN Coordinator if you have any further queries. We will now look at the Here and There scheme. HERE stands for Higher Education Access Route. It was set up to ensure that all Leaving Certificate students have a fair and equal opportunity to progress to third level education. In a typical Leaving Cert class, the children of higher professionals are significantly more likely to go to college than other socio-economic groups. 99% of students in Dublin 6 go to college. However, in Dublin 17, only 15% go on to college. These colleges all take part in the Here and There scheme. One of the biggest reasons to apply to Here is that you get reduced points CAO offers. You also get some post-entry supports. An eligible Here applicant could receive an offer for a course even if they don't have enough points. However, they do need to meet the entry and programme requirements. The amount of points a particular course is reduced by depends on the overall number of places on the course, the number of reserved Here places on the course, and the number of Here eligible applicants competing for these reserved places. The reduction in points for the Here places vary each year. To be eligible for Here, you must answer yes to the first question and yes to 2 other questions. You must meet the Here income limit plus the right combination of 2 other indicators to be eligible. To apply for Here, your son or daughter must select the Here scheme on the CAO application by the 1st of February. They must then complete the application online by the 1st of March. Supporting documents must be sent in by the 15th of March. When you complete the online Here application, a checklist will show up at the end which will tell you which documents you need. You must send in these documents by the 15th of March. I would recommend that you start gathering these documents now. These are some of the supporting documents required by the Here scheme. We will now look at the DARE scheme. The Disability Access Route to Education is a third-level alternative admission scheme for school leavers whose disabilities have had a negative impact on their second-level education. Your son or daughter should apply if their disability has had a negative impact on their educational performance in school, or if they may not meet the points for their preferred course due to the impact of the disability. These disabilities are eligible for consideration for the DARE scheme. On screen now, you're looking at educational impact. If your son or daughter has been affected by any of the following, you should consider applying for DARE. Have they received intervention or supports in post-primary school? Has it impacted on their attendance? Has it affected their school experience and well-being? Has it impacted on their learning or their exam results? Has it caused any other educational impact? To be eligible for DARE, you must meet both the DARE Educational Impact Criteria and DARE Evidence of Disability criteria. Applicants must provide the required evidence of their disability and provide an educational impact statement from their school to be considered for DARE. To apply for DARE, you must select it on the CAO application by the 1st of February. You must then complete Section A of the Supplementary Information Form and apply to DARE by answering yes to question 1 by the 1st of March. You must then submit Educational Impact Statement and Evidence of Disability to CAO by the 15th of March. The closing date for DARE and Here is the 1st of March. Supporting documents must be submitted by the 15th of March. You'll be notified in late June of your eligibility. The review and appeals application will take place in July. The Here and There offers will then come out in August. If you are eligible for DARE and Here, you may apply to both. For more information on Here and There, go to their website www.accesscollege.ie. We will now look at the SUSI Grant. SUSI provides students with full and partial grants as well as maintenance grants. A full grant would pay the full fee and a partial grant would pay some of that fee. University fees are covered in the SUSI Grant, however PLC fees are not. There are many costs involved in going to college. The student contribution can be €3,000 or more per year. For PLCs it can be €200. There can also be fees for student facilities such as photocopying or the internet. There are fees for exams and travel costs. There are also costs for specific courses such as art. The SUSI Grant can help cover some of those costs. That's why it's very important for all students to apply. To be eligible for SUSI, you must meet the following criteria on screen now. SUSI opens in April. Your son or daughter must make an account online and complete the application. They should hear back within 2 weeks if they are eligible or not, and if they will receive a full or partial grant. SUSI may then ask for supporting documentation to be sent in. Thank you for watching and listening to this presentation. If you would like to contact me, my email is Ni Chrualaoich@stkevinscc.ie. Thank you.